On the celeb scene, we are starting with a Kate plus 8 exclusive in Philly. Philly Chit Chats, Huey Dillon is here, and they were all around town.
They were all around town. I guess she's starting to film her series for this season. It's been a little quiet. Everyone's been waiting for this show. A tipster wrote me on Monday morning and told me that he had seen her around the historic area. So I did a little research, and I found out that the first thing they did was they stopped off at Starbucks, and they got hot chocolate for all the kids. And then they went over to the Constitution Center and took a tour of the building. Everywhere they went, they had them sign confidentiality agreements.
Wow.
But thankfully, I have 9,000 readers, and people were tipping me off left and right, which was really great. The next thing they did was, I believe they took a trolley tour of the historic area. They went to the Reading Terminal for lunch. And then they were there right at the peak hour. I believe it was between 11:30 and 1 o'clock.
Those kids must have been running around everywhere.
They were running around, 8 kids. I don't know how she does it, and it's probably why she doesn't smile too much. And the interesting thing is, she has a look-alike nanny. I mean, you would confuse them because they look so much alike, which I later learned when I saw them. That evening, they popped up at the Flyers game on TV, and all the kids, all 8 of them had Flyers jerseys on, and they were running around. It was just Kate, the 8, and one of the Flyers. I think he's on the injury list, or a former Flyer. I can't remember. Sorry, but it was really funny to just see. Of course, who would want to be in the suite with 8 kids and probably miserable Kate? The next day, I thought they had left, and one of my readers wrote and said that they had seen them They did another tour of the city, and I guess they took one of those trolley tours. I think it's Trolley Works. And then they went over to the Waterworks for lunch. The kids had chicken fingers, and that they were really pleasant, and that the nanny was really tending to them, and Kate was off to the side. Then I started walking towards the front, and I live across the street from the Rocky Steps and the Rocky statue, and I love, all day long, day and night, people are posing with that. I love it. I'm a big proponent of it. And I thought, of course, they're going to run up the Rocky stairs, and sure enough, they did. And so Steve, the bodyguard, comes over and says, what are you doing? And I said, I'm just here to take a couple photos. He goes, who are you? And I said, I'm Philly's paparazzi, and I like to get, especially anyone that comes in town, especially Kate Gosselin. I mean, she was just on Dancing with the Stars. She's blonde. She's beautiful. She's got a huge following, and I definitely want to get this shot. And I really wanted to see the kids, too. So he gave me a little hard time, kept trying to block my photos, and I would just shoot around him. And finally I said, really, I just want to get a couple photos, and then I'll be gone. And then he said, fine. And he let me take some photos, and I got some great shots of them running up.
Did they seem happy? I mean, that's what people ask all the time. Like, Kate and the kids, did they seem happy?
I think the kids seemed happy. In fact, I mean, the person who told me about their lunch at the Waterworks said they were giggling, they were having fun.
How about her?
They said she was miserable.
How did she appear to you?
Okay, well, I have to say she appeared distant. She's running up the Rocky Steps, and she's on her cell phone. I have a photo. She's on the cell phone, and one of her children falls over like a little bit to the right. I didn't see her acknowledge it at all.